Hello dear friends, welcome to Navayu Metabolic and Wellness. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic, that is EBOO. In previous videos I have discussed about extracorporeal blood oxygenation, ozonation, what we call as EBOO, which basically act as detoxification. We do detoxification at cellular level. हमने डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन के बारे में डिस्कस किया था कि अगर हम डिटॉक्स की बात करते हैं तो किस तरीके से बॉडी हैव ऑक्सीडेटिव स्ट्रेस. दैट ऑक्सीडेटिव स्ट्रेस इज बेसिकली एक्टिंग एट सेल लेवल, and at the cell level the only thing which can act is EBOO as well as hydrogen therapy. Now already in India, day before yesterday there is a launch of hydrogen operated rail trains. So the trains are now running on hydrogen. The same hydrogen molecule can be very well used for our body also, which act as detox. So at Navayu we are using both molecules, that is ozone, which is a natural molecule. I am talking about medical grade ozone, and hydrogen. So we basically call them as molecular therapeutics. So these are the new molecules which basically are used for various conditions. So today we are going to discuss a case of chronic inflammation. So what is the conditions for chronic inflammation? Number one is autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, like thyroid disorders, like hypothyroidism. Similarly, if patients suffering from diabetes, prolonged diabetes also leads to chronic inflammatory condition, which can even go and affect all parts of the body, including knee joints also. Similarly, if we discuss about avian is also a chronic inflammatory condition. Nowadays we consider it to a chronic inflammatory condition in which blood circulation to the bones is decreased. If we talk about other inflammatory condition, then we have ankylosing spondylitis, bowel diseases, inflammatory bowel syndromes. These all are the chronic conditions in which the chronic stress in the body increases as well as oxidative stress also increases. When we do various inflammatory markers like interleukin 6, TNF alpha, CRP, HSCRP, these are all raised. So because we are finding out the inflammation at the cellular level, one of the best therapies which can help in decreasing this oxidative stress to the body is EBOO. So EBOO is extracorporeal blood oxygenation and ozonation. You can go and study in this how at different countries people are using this best molecular therapeutics for this chronic inflammatory condition as well as for wellness, for anti-aging, for longevity. So what we basically do in this is IEAOS EBOO filter-free system, in which from one side, this is the donor side from which the blood is coming. This blood is going through this perfusion pump to specialized bottles. These bottles are basically borosilicate bottles. Now on one side, this is the blood which is coming from the patient side. This is called donor side. This is the ozone. This is the oxygen cylinder. This is the ozone generator. Through this which you are making the ozone, and this ozone is coming from this port. So there are 3 ports in this, and you can see this. These are the waste which are getting accumulated in the body. Now these waste are coming out. From where these waste are coming? These waste are basically the oxidative stress waste, inflammatory markers or inflammatory things which are accumulated in the body. So patients who are suffering from chronic inflammation, these are the waste which will come out. And now this is the blood which is, after getting ozonized, is being transfused. This is the recipient side. So now you can very well appreciate the difference between the color of two things. One, this is the blood which is coming from the donor side, and this is the blood which is after getting ozonized. You can very well appreciate the difference in the color. This is getting tomato reddish color. This is dark blue color. And this blood is basically carrying high amount of oxygen as well as ozone, which act as anti-inflammatory, which increase oxygenation to the tissues, which act as immune modulator, and definitely help in general well-being of the body as well as decrease the oxidative stress. So this is filter-free EBOO system which we do at Navayu. There are 2 systems, one is with filter and without filter. Presently we are using without filter, in which higher doses of ozone can be very well given. So one thing which we have discussed is that EBOO can be used for various conditions, basically chronic inflammatory conditions like diabetes, thyroid disorders, like rheumatoid arthritis, like ankylosing spondylitis, as well as it can also be used for general wellness, for anti-aging, for longevity. So when it acts at cellular level, it basically increases the immune system. It basically boosts the immune system. It acts anti-inflammatory. It increases oxygenation to the tissues, and it basically functions as metabolic reset to the body. Nowadays, whole world is basically discussing about 2 important things. One is gut health, another is mitochondrial health. So at cellular level, the powerhouse of our cell is mitochondria. So basically these therapies, these molecular therapeutics like ozone and hydrogen act as mitochondria reset. So whatever toxins or whatever inflammatory things are accumulated in a cell, they get a reset and you get a new rejuvenation of the cells happens. That's why it increase even patients who are suffering from brain fog, the patient who are not able to concentrate, patient even after doing everything, they're taking a lot of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and still they're feeling lethargic, energy level is poor. Definitely you can try for this molecular therapeutics therapy, which can help you your stamina improvement, in your performance enhancement, in your concentration, as well as for general health, as well as for your sexual health, sexual wellness. So these are newer molecular therapeutics which are helping in all these things. Along with that, if patients suffering from metabolic disorders like obesity, diabetes, hypothyroidism, PCOD, these things also helps in metabolic reset. So at Navayu, we are doing all these molecular therapeutics, not only for the disease part, but also for the general wellness, longevity and anti-aging. So if you are a person who are looking for these therapies and feeling lethargy, not able to concentrate or having any metabolic disorder, definitely contact on the below number. Just contact on the below number, meet our counselor and get a good advice for these molecular therapeutics. Thank you so much.